What's up? Let's see. There we go. Hold on. All right. Oh boy. Oh, it does show YouTube. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, nice, nice. Let's go. Make that a little bit better. Hold up. Christmas tomorrow. Hail to the year, brother. Why is that not the same? Whatever. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. Hey, there it is. Yeah, we got the new season of iRacing. Well, maybe that's a lie. The new build. So maybe Christmas is not technically tomorrow. Yeah, man, we get the new build tomorrow. So we get to play the new car, new track. And then we've got LMU update tomorrow, which will be fun. Lots of new stuff. Lots of new stuff. Christmas tomorrow? All right, cool. All my stuff's kind of working. Hold on, let me. Close enough. All right. Cool. Probably confusing the hell out of y'all right now. Technology, says P-Cup. No. I will tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. It's new hardware, man. I'm doing my best. To hold out. I thought the same thing. I'm definitely excited to give that a go. Morad's video was good. If the goal is hype, which, you know, I think every content creator's goal is basically hype, more or less. So he did a good job of selling it. Got to give the man some credit. I love the little bit where he's like talking shit like to the trolls. He impersonates the trolls. Thought that was actually pretty good. So good times. Do we get the new one for free? Yes, you do. Yes, you do, which is pretty awesome. So we don't even have to pay for it, which is fucking great. Let's go. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. I can't even respond to you, Keezer. I feel called out. Lando doesn't deserve the title. It was gifted by McLaren screwing Oscar. Brother. Come on, man. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. If they never forced Oscar to give up the spot. Which spot? What spot? What race are you talking about? What? That's the biggest problem. If you intentionally give up a spot for your teammate to get more points, you should both be DQ'd from that race. Because you're not racing. That's so funny. I forget what race it was. I was not watching F1 at the time. There was a Ferrari race. There was a race where I think it was Rubens. Was it Rubens and Schumacher were teammates? It was definitely for Ferrari. He literally stopped is aggressive, but he basically stopped on the straight before the line to give Schumacher the win to get more points. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I just don't think that's how it's not that simple. I think the biggest issue that people seem to have with kind of making such massive leaps, right? it's like, yeah, it came down to 2 points, but I mean, you could go back and say, well, remember the race where Lando was up and he basically was proving his point, you know, and then he had to literally slow down to give Oscar his first ever victory. You remember that race? You know, like you can go back and do so many, well, if this, then that. It's like, it's not worth the effort. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to talk about it. That's just very aggressive. Definitely an aggressive way to go about it. All right. The one negative thing about using social, whatever the hell this thing's called, Social Stream Ninja for my chat is all y'all's names are the same color. 3 of you guys are chatting and you all have the same red name. That's annoying. It's hard to quickly look up and discern which one's which. Definitely doesn't feel complete. Man, you guys are crazy. It's, yeah, I think it's aggressive to say the least. All right. On to less conspiracy theory stuff. So, this is that league, Keezer. I don't even know what it stands for. What's WRL? That doesn't help. It's just called WRL everywhere. What's the name of your league? Discord channel? Announcements. WRL. WRL. I don't see a place. Man, they got me listed as a rookie. Y'all are fucked. I will use all caps. Okay, perfect. Thank you. World Racing League. I mean, that's as good a guess as I've ever heard. The name of the Discord is WRL iRacing Leagues. The fuck? Wacky Racing League. Okay. I mean, wait. I'm not even sure if you're fucking with me. You might be. That's one of those names. Like, I could believe it, but I could also see you just messing with me. But you're probably telling the truth. All right. Identical to Ringmeister. So this is this a fixed setup league? You don't. I'm making sure. Wait. Seriously? Hey, Noah's name is a different color. That's helpful. So weird, man. Yeah, that's a tough video to watch, I'll be honest. Still insane. It's still insane to think that he came out of that without any, like, absolutely serious injury. Like, serious injury. Hello! You have... Should I ask? Would it be weird? I'm gonna leave this on and see if anybody talks. Hello! This isn't... No, now you're gonna confuse me! I won't know who's who! Damn it, you guys. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to read the name. Alright. Yeah, I figured tonight, man, we'll just shoot the shit a little bit. See how she goes. True, actually. True. He did get a pretty sweet nickname out of that. So this is a test set, like a... Yeah, it's basically a test session for a league that I might try in the new season. I do this like every week 13-ish time period-ish thing, right? Like, I like kind of go on these websites. I start looking for like iRacing leagues that I could potentially participate. I don't know why that was hard. In for the next season. And so what I do is I go and try to find a couple, and it's really difficult to like kind of figure out like what night do they race, like what's the competition level like, you know, like is it fixed, is it open? I mean, they're almost all open. This one seems to be fixed. If I do have a stroke, please call 911. You know, like it's hard to get the lay of the land, you know? So anywho, you end up joining a bunch of Discords. And honestly, that's really weird. I'm not even sure how to say this without sounding like a douchebag, but it's true that like, I would honestly tell you maybe 50% of the time, I can't tell you, I know, you just have to call and be like, hey man, this dude, he's on the internet. He's somewhere in the United States. Well, we know he's in Virginia, Central Virginia. We're not really sure where. He's stroking the fuck out. If you guys could send an ambulance, that'd be incredible. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. We can't really help you unless we have an address. YouTube.com/ to Dairy Queen. Damn it. I'll tell you, man, the snow around here today has been crazy. Like we ended up getting almost 7 inches of snow, which that's a lot. Central Virginia, that's a lot. Kids already out of school tomorrow. I would say 50% chance they go on Wednesday, and I'd say 100% chance they at least get a 2-hour delay minimum. Like we're going to be out of school for a while. 7 inches of snow in the middle of Virginia, not prepared for that at all. I did actually take it out. Ooh, you got your first DD wheel ordered. Hell yeah, brother. That's super fun. What'd you get? Tell us. Details. We need more. Yeah, I took the truck out. That was actually awesome. Me and my oldest went out. And, I mean, it's funny. Even in like 6 or 7 inches of snow, I didn't, you know, I just left it in 2-wheel drive and I turned off traction control. Like, it's just... I mean, you know, you still get pretty loose, but it really wasn't a big issue. I ended up I don't even know if I want to admit this on the internet, but basically I found a good spot and where it's really big enough and turned off, like I said, I had everything off, so no traction control, no 4-wheel drive, any of that, and just did I did a good, I don't know, 720. You get the horsepower going high enough and to get the traction going the right direction, they can do some donuts pretty quick. So that was super fun. Super fun. So yeah, we had a good time. And I showed him like how easy it is to get it sideways in those situations. And then I said, all right, now let's put on 4-wheel drive, you know? And it's literally like, I mean, you know, night and day. So much fun. There may be video of the 720, but I'm not sharing that. I think it was more than that. I think we did a 1080. Just, I mean, yeah. Didn't do flips, but you know what I'm saying. A good like 3 or 4 donuts in a row, pretty much holding a nice little, tight little curve. It was great. It was enough snow in that situation, in that area, that I could actually get the thing going, you know, in circles without putting a lot of like lateral load into the tires. I did take it to the high school parking lot, so it's very open, but for whatever reason, like they hadn't plowed it or anything. But for whatever reason, it wasn't sticking as well there, and it wasn't as deep there, which I don't know, literally like not that far away. And so I kind of gave it like the old Scandi flick and tried to like gun it and, you know, like do a 360 while like holding some speed. And I mean, it literally caught as we were sliding right, you know, towards our right. It caught like the side of the tires, I guess, in such a way, and it didn't work out very well, unfortunately. But it was a lot of fun. We had a great time. We were absolutely ripping, and lots of laughs were had, memories made. It was a great time. This is the one negative thing too. I can't read stuff that goes too far. Yeah, not too far from Dairy Queen. That's true. Really? It's crazy. We got a ton. I mean, a ton. It's still snowing. It's still snowing. My wife has to go to work tomorrow, so I was out there trying to clean the vehicles off. So she has a choice. She can take my truck or take her vehicle. Both have four-wheel drive, so should be good. The problem we have is ice. Tomorrow morning will definitely be brutal because everything out there is going to freeze. We'll always get the snow. So that's the thing. Where I live, we don't. Like, I'm central. I'm in Richmond. So, like, I feel like we are literally on this magic line. If you're north of it, like Fredericksburg or, you know, Charlottesville area, like, obviously Charlottesville, it's in the mountains. But if you're more a little north and certain to the west, like, they get a lot of snow relative to us. We're always on the line. It's like it's either rain or like freezing, you know, freezing rain or ice. That's basically what we get. It's very rare we get like proper snow. So I was pretty happy about that. Put it on OnlyFans. Fanatec GTDD bundle. Hell yeah, dude. P1X, Fanatec Club Sport. I mean, I know where I would go, but I don't know a whole lot about the Fanatec stuff, so hard to say. I would honestly say, man, if you get basically any aluminum profile rig, you're going to be happy for the most part. Like, it's kind of hard to go wrong, you know? Aluminum profile is aluminum profile. It's more about like support, all the extras, the bits, how much thinking they did to like set that up in the right way. It's really more about that than anything else. First car was... Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely fun to rip that thing. I'm not gonna bullshit you. I bet the people that live nearby were not super thrilled because, I mean, I had that thing hitting high RPM and it's loud as hell at low RPM. So, yeah, I bet they weren't super pleased. But we only did it a couple times, you know. It's funny, we did some 360s, or I should call them donuts. Did some donuts there, and went nearby to the giant parking lot, and then came back, did a couple more. It's kind of perfect, to be honest. It was a good time. Unless when we got snow put me out in a palm. Jesus. Oh boy. Alright, so plan tonight, just chill mostly. So if you're looking for like official, you know, racing and all that stuff, unfortunately tonight's not that night. Your boy's trying to preserve his safety rating. So I thought I'd jump in this session, run a couple laps, yap a little bit, talk some shit, have some fun. If you're up for it, I'm here for it. If not, all good. I haven't driven this car in a long time. I think I've driven it once since they updated it. While we do this, see if we can find some lap time. I feel like I'm sitting on top of the world. I don't know why, but I feel like I got a booster seat. Honestly though, my camera settings for this car could be custom. I don't know why I would have put it this high up though, it feels wrong. You mad, bro? What's up, bro? Oh, really? Seriously, Keezer? That might not be good then. Yeah, I don't see anybody battling here. Like, this is like, I think people, they're using it as like a fun recruitment practice session. I think their league race is here Saturday. I think it's Saturdays, right? So yeah, I'm just kind of screwing around, having fun tonight. Breaking lessons, I'm here for it. Oh, yeah. I would if you want to post something, I'm happy to look at it. Like a Garage 61 lap, or maybe like video that shows your telemetry. We could always look at that. The beginner league? Okay. Well, maybe I won't do it then. Maybe I'll do one, see how it goes. I don't want to be that guy, you know what I mean? I also cannot decide how I want to approach leagues this season. There's a part of me that wants to go a little sweaty and compete. And then there's a part of me that's really had a lot of fun just starting in the back and fucking around, you know? I mean, I'm not trying in those. I'm clearly pushing. But it's kind of a different goal. And I know somebody said, I think Noah said a while ago, like, maybe you do both, right? Like, pick one to be competitive in and one just kind of screw around in. I don't know if I could do that. It's like a mentality, right? Like, I'm either gonna compete or just bullshit. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, you know, it could be a really good last to first challenge. This would be a tough race to do that on, but actually when it's not fixing, not beginner. Oh yeah, I mean, elbows out. My Wednesday night league, I would say, is a good mix. Like, the grid's pretty good size. It definitely has plenty of beginners, but it also has plenty of guys that are pretty quick. I mean, Nodwell was in there and crushed it this year. Colin. Those guys ended up winning the team championship, by the way. I don't think we ever talked about that. Just like Lando Norris, they won the championship by 2 points. They actually overtook the other guys at the last race and won it by 2 points. Yeah, they did great, man. And then Colin won the individual championship. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. I haven't talked to Colin. I don't know him super well, you know, but we did the one race, and I know Peter's trying to take a break, so I don't know if Colin wants to team up and go after it. Maybe that's a thing that we could do. I don't really know. I haven't really given it a ton of thought, and thankfully I think they're the one that said they're not going to start the new season until like January 7th, so there's time. We got royalty in here. Yeah, we do. Got the champ is here. God, this thing eats these curves. I'm just not good at this car. Feels weird. I do still hear the brakes squealing, so I guess we still aren't there yet. Yeah, when I was watching the race, I definitely thought like, hey, he's catching him in the perfect spot. If he caught him like, you know, after that second straight, that would be horrific. So he definitely caught him in the right place, which was obviously great for Lando. I'm honestly, I'm super happy he won the championship. I just feel like it's such a good story for so many reasons. I think like the fact that he stuck with that team. I mean, think of how many teammates he's had in the last however many years he's been around now. 4 or 5 years. Think about how many teammates he's had. Good dude, stuck with the team when he definitely had opportunities to go places that were at the time certainly higher on the totem pole. I think we forget how bad McLaren was just a couple years ago. Remember the Fernando years? GP2 engine. I mean, my God. It's kind of crazy to think how far they've come. Bamer? Scromatine? Scrotum? I don't know. It's hard to say. It's also GT3 only, which I do like that. I do like that. Ooh, a little happy. I know. I'm mostly fucking with you. Well, that could have been horrible. They must be in Discord. I haven't heard anybody say a word yet. Whew. I need to turn this feedback down. It's a little aggressive. Better? Maybe? Hopefully? Got him. It's fun to play Boomer sometimes. Actually, it's almost always fun to play Boomer. Science. Heath had a great season. He had 2 podiums, right? Oscar had an incredible season. I think what's really important to remember about Oscar, I think this is his 3rd season in Formula One. Has it been that long? That fella, he's gonna have a hell of a career. I mean, the only way he doesn't win a couple of these things is if he just gets unlucky and has a shit box of a car. I mean, obviously that can happen. A la Fernando Alonso. He's got 2, but can you imagine how many he would have had if he just had a better car? I love this racetrack. I'm pretty sure I could just do this for hours. Matter of fact, I've done it for hours on NEC races. Oh, shit. Started turning too early. That could have been bad. Probably not the best racetrack to yap and race, but here we are. Yeah, it definitely seems to me he's gonna have his time. But to be fair, I mean, I literally said the same thing about Danny Rick. Didn't work out. He also made some pretty poor choices. I would say I think it's pretty obvious that leaving Red Bull was a mistake. And then left the McLaren situation. He didn't leave, but you know, Renault was that whole thing was weird. His timing was really bad. And then you think of somebody like Hamilton, his timing was insane. Not Ferrari, but Mercedes. I wasn't really watching Formula One when he made the move. I was watching right after it. So then to go back and read what people thought of it at the time, they said it was like career suicide to leave McLaren and go to Mercedes when he did. My, how that aged. Oh. One of these days I'm going to learn how to properly drive this racetrack. I know I don't shift there, but for some reason I did anyway. I did have a lot of fun in LMU today. I realized after I had stopped streaming that I didn't even really pay attention to like where I was finishing. I got second in that last race. I didn't even realize it until like pretty late. Literally just yapping and driving. Guess that's basically streaming 101. Yap, drive. I don't know why I didn't downshift there originally. The luckiest dude. Because he went to Mercedes? Well, I didn't see the rest of that yet. Oh, get on that racetrack, boy. Yeah, the timing's definitely a big deal, but I mean, Consider he had a teammate, you know? Teammate did not enjoy the same success. Wow, the track color changed dramatically there. Alright, let's see what kind of lap this is. I have no clue. You gotta think this is probably the fastest car at this racetrack, even in the fixed setup. I would assume. Don't really know. God, I don't know the last time I drove this configuration. I don't even know how that is. Probably a little bit of both, right? I mean, they had to show him something that he got really excited about. Yeah, good point about Aston. Tell me a team that you'd rather be going to that's not already one of the top teams. You know what I mean? That just seems like they're on a hell of a trajectory. Thinking about all the facilities and stuff that they've built recently. Adrian Newey. They got a lot of stuff going for them right now. A lot. Actually kind of amazing. The more I think about it, the more crazy it gets. Yeah, new car. Very excited for that. See if I can get through here. Ooh. Well, there goes that lap. Maybe for this year. I mean, I doubt he picked Ferrari for the current car. You know what I mean? I gotta imagine that they showed him something that, I mean, not just dollar signs. Anybody was gonna show him dollar signs. But the fact that it was a multi-year deal was a big deal. I think the Mercedes deal was 1 year, and that was a huge issue. And then you have to imagine they showed him something about the 26 cards, designs, and thought process that made him excited. And then also lots of dollar signs. Woo! Damn. Tried to leave me. Oh boy, understeer like a son of a bitch.
You've got damage on the left side.
I'll believe it. Very excited about Cadillac. Definitely got to remember, like, it's gonna be horrible. I think we all have to remember that. They're gonna do really bad. It's gonna be terrible. Give it time. Hopefully in time they'll figure it out. I really wish there was, maybe it's Colton Herta, but I really hope at some point they get an American driver. That's right, I forgot about that. They are doing something at the Super Bowl, the car. You saw it. Hard to imagine he didn't have, or doesn't have a lot of confidence. I know a lot of the stuff that he's saying would suggest otherwise right now, but I don't know, man. 7-time world champion probably has confidence in himself, you know? What are you gonna do here? Oh, you're gonna keep your foot in it? Super smart.
Clear on the left.
Okay.
You've got about 2 laps of
Good to
fuel.
know. Vettel had confidence too. True, I mean they have to, right? I mean they're F1 drivers. I don't think you get to that point in life, one of now 22, without some serious confidence. It's weird to drive this racetrack where you can't see anything. Good practice. If this was like a race that mattered, I would not be this close. Just so you know. Ooh, understeer, understeer. Shocked how much understeer there is. Oh, I thought I was in third. Rip. Muscle memory. Jesus. I know I say this a lot, but can you fathom doing this for real? Oh, he's gonna die. Well held.
Sorry, dude, we didn't see you behind you.
This is actually a bad... You're right. Oh, I'll stay on the racetrack. Woo! Barely. Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, Cadillac's going to be terrible for a while. I think we just have to lock that notion in. That's going to be okay. I'm excited. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like to have another team on the grid. I do remember watching Formula One there when there were more constructors than there are right now. Quite cool. There's really nothing like getting raced over some
You got the course. You've got to
something
slow down
like
and give
that.
up that time.
Fun. Maybe I can beat him out of the pits. For fuck's sake. Oof, 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 really cold tires. Ask Misha. Yeah, he's not reading chat though. That's the hard part. I was just talking shit. That's easy. I can yap and drive. Reply to you though. little friendly flash. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Gotta remember. Oh, gotcha. I can't even imagine, dude. Can't imagine. I am not even remotely paying attention to where I'm at. Alright, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Why was this so far to the inside? Nobody knows. Sorry. Sorry. Man, that dude did a 631 in the fjord. Hauling ass. Good grief. How'd you do this tracking the motors? Those, I don't know, do you guys check out those videos where like they basically show everybody crashing out on this track? And I've noticed how they know exactly where they're gonna crash, right? Like,
Hey buddy, you're slow as shit.
that's cool.
That's not very nice.
I can't tell if anybody's being sarcastic or serious or what. I promise I've done this before. That was actually kind of sick. I'm gonna start over because I don't want my tires to be like shit. So like, I don't know if they actually race them, but you know, if you go out there and just cruise it like in your personal bike, you can do that. Isle of Man brother. Those videos, I don't know if you guys have seen those. Holy shit. If you haven't, check them out because they're insane. Like absolutely nuts. Those front ends get bopped to death. You gotta think it's gonna happen, right? You gotta think it's gonna happen. I would assume all of them are gonna get hit pretty hard to make things even-ish. But also, like, I wonder if the Fjord's gonna get a special smack in the ass, you know what I mean? She's been quite good. Quite good. Yeah, those Isle of Man videos are nuts. Like, absolutely nuts. Bikes are banned next year on Nords. Oh, yeah. I did see that. Yeah, you're right. What's up, dude? Oh, oh. I did it too. I did it too. I did it too. I get it. I'm sure it will come to iRacing, or yeah, I'm sure it'll come to iRacing at some point, but what I read was that car is not due to race in the real world until 27, so it'll come, but holy hell. That's a lot of gravel. My Fjord next season will be the Porsche, yeah. It wouldn't shock me. I don't know, man. Look, patch notes don't say a whole lot, you know? At least not the first version of them. Hopefully tomorrow has more information. But I really get this feeling that we're not going to understand the depths of the changes for like 2 weeks. Alfie, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Not a fan of this car. Really just not. I hate the sounds. Serious question. Who... Oh, I'm gonna have to actually read this. Hold on. I got 30 seconds behind, so I got time to read. Maybe they're making an Lexus civilian version of the GT3 car. It'll be electric. Oh, gross. No thanks. Serious question. Who do you think are better drivers overall? Formula 1 or Rally? I know they're really different. Those Rally guys are insane. What a great question, man. I mean, I would definitely cop out and just say it's impossible to compare the two, because I think that is true. I mean, Rally guys are insane. Like, I've actually been watching a little bit of Rally recently. Those guys are nuts. I feel like, I mean, they definitely have a lot of variance. I'm thinking about, my first thought was, well, Formula 1 guys seem to have more, I don't know, like not difficult, but like more variance in what they're doing. But then I think about like the tarmac chain, you know, it could be on tarmac, could be on gravel, could be on snow. Like they roll through some shit, literally. I don't know, man, that's really tough. I don't know. I mean, the Rally stuff seems nuts, especially at the level that they're doing it at. But I think there's something special about driving like 215 miles an hour, you know? And then stopping and the G-forces they experience. There's a lot of variance. Just think of the types of corners they deal with, elevation. I mean, obviously, Rally 2. I'm not saying one isn't doing the same thing, but... or similar issues. How beginner is this league, by the way? I don't know. That's really tough, man. That's really tough. I'm gonna miss some stuff. Hope they update the Porsche GT3 like the Cup. I hope they just fix my boy. I'd like to drive that car again. I'm sorry, I'm missing some chat, so... It's really hard to drive this racetrack and pay attention to chat too. I picked a bad choice. Diego, what's up, brother? What about IndyCar? Oh man, we're gonna get into some arguments, aren't we? I think the best drivers are the ones who can drive anything and do it well. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty obvious statement, right? I mean, I think it's true. I would argue though, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I got feelings on that, but I don't have super strong feelings on it. Any of it really. Rally or F1 rally just looks impressive. Sure does look impressive. I've got to imagine it's a lot harder to get to Formula 1 than rally. I don't know that says anything about the skill necessarily. I think it's more of a money thing, but yeah. I don't have an answer for that, to be honest. I'd say Formula 1, but I know a whole lot more about Formula 1 than rally. So it's hard, I mean, very uneducated opinion, but that's my opinion. I have watched more rally recently. It's pretty damn cool. Hard to follow a little bit. Like literally hard to follow the rallies. You can do it from your phone. That's cool. But like video feed, kind of challenging. The times they race at, also really challenging. Or rally at, if you will. I'm gonna park it and catch up with some chat. I've seen some stuff I've missed. Maybe I'll just go slow here. F1's more consistent precision. With the rally, yep. Yeah, they definitely got something special going on. Rally drivers are psychopaths. Don't think we can compare them. Yeah, exactly. It's just totally different. Like literally totally different. IndyCar and Formula 1 way closer than rally and like literally anything. F1 no mistakes. Yeah, that's true. Well, obviously some mistakes, but like yeah. Rally seems like you can rally and fix. Diego may be more dangerous, but F1 drivers are better. I missed what Diego said. Was that about IndyCar? Comparing IndyCar and Formula 1? This is the one negative about having this thing. I can't see all of chat. Hold on. I might have a screen that works. That didn't work. Hold, please. Guess actually I could just go to that one. Let me go see what Diego said. What about IndyCar or F1? Even Verstappen said he would never do Indy because it's too dangerous. What he said was he would never do Indianapolis because it's too dangerous. Not IndyCar. I guess technically, yeah, you wouldn't really be able to do IndyCar if you're not going to do Indianapolis, but yeah. I actually watched that interview you're talking about. It was him and Gabriello and was it not Fittipaldi? Was it Fittipaldi? I forget. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's really similar, man. Like, I just think it's impossible to compare the drivers. You know? I think it's impossible to compare them. I don't think you can say like, oh, these drivers are better. I don't know if I agree with that. I'm thinking. I'm processing as I go. I'm going to form some opinions. I'll give you some shortly. Drivers are psychopaths. I totally agree with that. I honestly think all these guys are kind of psychotic, to be quite honest with you. Hard to compare driving a street legal car offered versus a purpose-built racing vehicle. Question is, if a rally driver sits on a Formula 1, would he be fast? A lot of F1 drivers tried rally and didn't have much problem switching. I think they would be. Like, they wouldn't be like on it like a, you know, top end Formula 1 driver, but I think they'd be on it. Maybe that's just me coping. I don't know. I feel like they would. Are top fuel drivers good drivers? Oh shit, we're about to get deep, aren't we? I feel like we crossed a line. Really seems they just go full throttle and hope the tuner got it right. I mean, yeah. They're not doing a whole lot of turning. Like, what constitutes driving? You know? At what point does it become like you're just holding on for dear life and making like these? I think the way I look at a like a top fuel, you know, funny car situation, I look at those as if like they're making these tiny like corrections. I have no clue what it looks like inside. No clue. Maybe we should actually go find one and see how wrong I am, and probably we all are, about how difficult those are. But that's just my assumption. That's what I think of when I think of like drag racing. Like, it's all about reaction time. Obviously that is number one, reaction. And then your ability to like feel what's happening and what needs to be corrected to get it to go as straight as possible, because the straighter the faster, right? That's my guess, but I have no idea. I don't think Formula drivers can go fast in a rally car. Yeah, I probably agree with that. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I don't know. I would almost say, like, do you think that a rally driver has a better chance to get closer in lap time by some percentage, I guess, to a Formula One driver than a Formula One driver has to get close to a rally car driver in terms of percentage of lap time or stage time or whatever? I don't know. Clearly I'm uneducated about this. I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Might be able to pass the stage. They won't be competitive. Yeah, I don't think anybody would be competitive. Like, I think if they were competitive, that would say a lot about the sport. You know, like, if a Formula One guy could literally just jump into a rally car and be competitive against other like WRC level rally guys, like, I'd be beyond shocked. Like, beyond shocked. I'd just like, no way. In the same way, there's no chance a WRC guy jumps into an F1 car and is like competitive. Like, no way. And I think that goes for basically every series out there. No IndyCar guys jumping into F1 and getting it. No F1 guys jumping into IndyCar and just getting it. That's definitely the closest, though. Ovals notwithstanding, but, you know, run a road course in an IndyCar, an F1 guy has a way better chance of being good in an IndyCar. That's probably the closest analogy. Stop being logical. This is just for fun. I can't help it. Developer of 25 years. That's what I do. Kind of like saying a V6 Mustang and a Mustang GT are different cars. Chassis of the car, the engine service doesn't make it a different car. Less than 200 kilometers in a dirt road, barely wider than your mirrors, takes a special kind of mentality. Very true. And not to mention the psychos that watch it. Like, that's the thing that really gets me when I watch a rally. And these cars are literally flying. Like, I don't mean speed, like literally flying. And there's people like 10 feet, you know, away, like watching them fly by. Those people are about as crazy as the people behind the wheel. Tanner Gray went from drag racing to top 5 Xfinity driver in 3 years. Yeah, I think that says more about Xfinity than anything else, to be honest. I mean, you could literally, if you have the money, buy a seat in trucks, or ARC is even a better example, and like do well. You know what I mean? You got enough money to buy a really good seat, get really good equipment. Might not bring a lot of turning, but I'd love to see normal drivers hold one of them things straight enough to not wreck. Yeah, I think they would probably figure that out faster than you think. That has to be my guess. I think I just have to imagine with drag racing, it's all literally all about experience. The fact that like John Force at 70 years old can still do it says a lot. Can rally drivers overtake and manage the car? Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. I mean, they do overtakes in rally. Like, that's not an uncommon thing. Or maybe uncommon is the wrong word, but it's not like out of the question. But yeah. Still think MotoGP Isle of Man riders are insane. 100%. Yeah, Isle of Man is... Those people stand by themselves in terms of psychotic behavior. MotoGP is probably a close second. Not actually, you know what? I don't even think it's a close second. It's second by a long way. And I'm not really sure who's next. It might be IndyCar. Because, I mean, like somebody mentioned earlier, like Max was like, yeah, IndyCar's cool. I would never do an oval. And a lot of guys have said that. I don't blame them. Like, I think you have to be kind of nuts to get into an IndyCar shaped vehicle and drive it turning left at 200 plus miles an hour with concrete walls all over the place. Like, too many people have been killed doing that in the last 20 years. I don't see how it's worth it. I think that's what he said. It's like, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the risk. And I mean, who could blame him? Leah Block is a good rally driver and is trying to get into F1. Yeah, I've actually seen a lot of stuff on her like YouTube. She's doing or has done the F1 Academy. I thought I saw something literally a week ago that said she was dropping out of that and focusing on rally. Or am I making that up? Those roads are barely one vehicle. Yeah, barely. Ridden a few thousand cc's every time I went. How are these legal? Yeah. Honestly, that was the first thing I said when I drove a Corvette on the streets. I was like, how is this a thing? All you need is the ability to buy it, and you're taking a rocket ship down the street. It feels like it just shouldn't be possible. You should have to take some kind of test to buy something like that. It's ridiculous. Want to try that new little dirt cart? Yeah, it does look pretty cool. It's funny you mentioned that, Michael.
That was an awesome time to rejoin.
I feel like one of the biggest things that IndyCar has going against them is they don't race that often. Like, it would benefit them to race more often. I feel like a lot of times they might have like 2 races a month. Feels like there's just not enough races. Yeah, pretty much anybody under the age of 25, their frontal lobe's not developed. That's what I tell my sons all the time. It's like, I get it, guys. It's not developed yet. It's all good. No worries. Motorcycles, yeah. Everybody keeps flashing me. Y'all want me to move or something? Leah Block, Camille McNutt, I'll get her a driver. Yeah, 100%. 100%. 12 to 15K. You'd have to be kind of nuts to actually drive a motorcycle. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of have to be, I mean, I don't want to like offend anybody who rides motorcycles in here, but I mean, if you just think about what you see when you drive around, you know, people on their phone, especially like me in my truck, I'm up high, so I can see a lot, right? I can see into people's vehicles when I'm behind them. When you just think about how distracted everybody is when they're driving, and then think like, hey, I want to get on a 2-wheel motorcycle where nobody can really see me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, and by the way, like, I don't know, 30% of the people that are on the road right now are on their phone instead of driving. I just, that's a struggle. That's a struggle. You must be crazy. I actually saw a stat about that recently, like deaths per whatever, you know, for motorcycles versus boats versus cars versus trains versus planes. Like, you got to be a little crazy to get on a motorcycle. Yeah, all those Gymkhanas were incredible. I actually just watched one of those the other day with Travis Pastrana. I guess he's taken over the mantle of doing those. Which honestly, I struggle to find or think of someone better to have taken that over. Alright, man, we transitioned to the dark real fast. I haven't been yapping that long. It's only been like 12 minutes. Yeah, I bet. Michaela's sitting there like, oh my god, bro, you don't do this shit, do you? Box, what's up, dude? How are you doing, man? You love to see it. feel like I should turn my lights off. Why do I still have the yellow flag? Oh, they threw a yellow flag? I'm sorry, what? There it goes, it's gone. Alright, well I don't know if you guys are excited, I'm pretty fired up for tomorrow. Really excited to try the Porsche Cup, really excited to see Miami. It's really all I can think of that I'm actually excited about in the iRacing build tomorrow. Certainly there's going to be some GT3 meta shakeup. I hope. If it's still the front engine meta, I'm actually kind of pissed off about that thought process. I think that would actually be pretty bad. If it's still the Ford after tomorrow, like, we riot. Peter might blow a freaking gasket if that's true. Like, actually. Jesus, no. 3,000 horsepower, it must have to be all-wheel drive to get that thing to move. Yeah, Miami will be a paid track, yeah. Really butchered that. Change into the Porsche, hopefully the Buffett. I hope so too. I really want to go back to it, but I'm not convinced that any changes have been made. And honestly, if they haven't made any changes, I don't know if I want to go back to it. I mean, I wonder how much of the meta stuff is in our heads. Or is it just me? As I look at it, I'm like, Colin and Peter in the Porsche, the objectively shittiest car in the pack, beat Tyler, who is an incredibly fast driver, in the meta car, and not just the meta car, but the car he always drives, so he knows that thing really well. It's not just a fast guy that opted for the meta car, like he's always driven the Ford. So I wonder how much of it is real versus in our collective conscious. Saved it. Saved it. I mean, yeah, I think it's really helpful that obviously F1's there, but honestly, it just looks like it is a proper F1 circuit. Like, just visually, when I was watching other people do it on their streams, it looked great. And I don't mean the racing and all that sort of stuff, because we don't know that yet, but just like visually, it looks awesome. So, certainly, you know, F1 has a huge impact on that. It looks like a proper F1 circuit. But the fact that, like, the Porsche Cup is a support series there for F1 will certainly be good. I gotta imagine GT3s are gonna go there. And I'm sure, I think IMSA is definitely gonna go there, they said, so. Something tells me Miami will be getting a workout in Season 1. Not racing for wins, the Porsche is most comfortable. Yeah, I mean, even if I'm not racing for wins, I still want to be competitive. You know what I mean? Like, it would be hard to sign up for the car that's objectively shit for an entire season. That's why I need to decide soon what I'm gonna do. Are we gonna be a little sweaty and go for some leagues or what? Shit. I feel like I need to stop racing this track and try to learn it more. So I'm just building or refining muscle memory that I've already built up. Also kind of awesome how this track doesn't have lights, so when it's dark, it's dark.
Right side. Clear.
Shit. Got that all wrong. Keep looking up the wrong times. Never watched a single second at Miami? Yellow lights on stuff that isn't IMSA? What do you mean? Choose yellow lights. You mean like inside the cabin? Jesus, man. Horror show. Oh, tinted headlights. Interesting. Huh.
40.39.
Never seen a Miami race. I don't think they're bad. I think they've been pretty good. The support races are actually pretty great there. Yeah. You can check out on YouTube. They have the Porsche Cup support races. They're quite good. Honestly, they're good everywhere. Trying to get a hot lap in. I keep getting close to some. Oh. Thank you. Much appreciated, Isaac. That was a pucker moment. Yeah, I'm also really curious to try LMU. I did check their notes. I didn't see anything about ultra-wide UI scaling. So my hopes are extremely low that that somehow magically got fixed. This thing just feels like the fronts are just rolling over onto themselves. T-Huggy. Yeah. MX-5 support race at Daytona is literally insane. Much better. Almost like I knew what I'm doing. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm excited to think that we're literally like 6 weeks away from Daytona. Is kind of nuts. I mean, the IMSA season did wrap up like 2 months ago, almost. Kind of hard to believe that. What the fuck? What was that? Oh my god. That threw me off so hard.
You've got damage on the left side.
Alright, that's cool. I'll add it to the other side too. It was like a light turned on. There's nobody around. Maybe somebody like towed and that's the tow spot? That was definitely jarring. Whew. That's cool. One of these days I'll go to VIR. I was watching Aiden Pohl's video of, well, he needs to do a better job and just make one video. Trim out all the boring shit, make one video of the whole experience. He's really milking this thing. You think they'll be running the... guess you mean Cup car? At Miami tomorrow, first thing? Oh, 100%. I would imagine. Yeah, he does a pretty good job with that. I've thought about trying to do that, like edit those and make them good, but I lack the creativity. Yeah. Porsche Cup's gonna be really weird this season. I feel like participation is gonna explode.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
but I also think the playing field will be highly normalized because of the assist. It's going to be a much more approachable car to a lot of people. I mean, yeah, for sure, but I don't know, like, for somebody like me, like, I mean, he had one video that was, like, literally an hour plus, that was, like, my 7th hour analyzing telemetry in Garage 61. I'm like, I get it, you know, like, damn, too much, too much. I'm not, like, I don't mean to be an asshole or anything, it just... I like it. I'd love to just see one video of the experience. I hope he does that. Just kind of give us a tight 20-minute. This is kind of the whole thing. I think that would do incredibly well. And I mean, like I said, I didn't watch that hour-long one, the first one that he did. That was definitely way too long. The one that he just put out, I think it was today, where he actually goes to their garage and... you know, shows a little bit of that part of it. I did watch that whole thing. That one was better. But hour-long videos where, you know, it's like getting into telemetry and stuff, it's like too much for me. Whew. Yeah, he is really good. Yup. Makes me wonder what's going to happen to like GT3 participation. I don't think it's going to like go crazy down or anything, but you have to imagine a lot of the people that are going to be driving P-Cup next season probably also drove GT3s or drove them last season. I know I'll be trying to do both, at least for some period of time. Yeah, that one was really long. The last one was really good, like start to finish. Big one in Miami, so why would they run it starting tomorrow? Well, it's going to be the way that week 13 works. They'll run that track for one day, and then the next day they switch it to another track, and they just keep doing that for 7 days. Me, it was the best school. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a part of that, but like the fact that one mistake leads to death is just like I get the educational component of it, but say you're somebody that, you know, wants to run IMSA. It's not a secret that most people that run P-Cup don't have A licenses. You know, like I don't want to lose my A license to learn the Porsche Cup car. That's why I didn't spend a lot of time in the car. I'll definitely do it now that I know that when I make a mistake inevitably, because I'm yapping with you guys, that like I don't die for it, you know? That's all. Yeah. I hope that they give the people that want it, I mean honestly, this one, it probably won't happen, and even if it does happen, no leagues are gonna do this. Like they say it, like, oh, we'll do it. Yeah, give it a month. Nobody will even remember the thing didn't have ABS and TC. You know? But anyway, it'd be cool if they gave people the ability in a league to enforce that, hey, you can't run these assists. But I don't see them doing it, and even if they did, like I said, I don't think that would last very long. I think people say it would, think it would, etc., but... Cup car, well, it is now, because it has the assists. That hasn't always been true. And not every Porsche Cup series across the world has the same standard. It depends on which car you're talking about, which series you're talking about. And some of them, they do one or the other. Some of them, both. Just depends on which one you're talking about. They will allow to change it. No. You're going to have the assists. You can turn them off if you want to for some reason in open, but you're not going to be able to do that in fixed.
Car right. Clear on the right.
That's funny. I followed you right on off.
If you cut the course, you've got to slow down and give up that time.
Oh, so they're gonna revert back. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, people should say that you don't like it. I get that, but it's like they're not gonna change their mind on that. And I think at the end of the day, they should just follow whatever's realistic, most realistic. As much as I hate the damn sausage jumps at Daytona, if that's the and the fact that the grass is gone and all that crap, if that's what it looks like, then so be it. I feel like I'm just sliding this car like crazy. You defending? Can't tell.
Left side. Clear.
All right. Oh. P-Cup is going to explode in popularity this season. The question is really, in my mind, is it going to stay like that after week 3 or 4? That I don't know. McLaren, not typically, no. I don't even know, can you drive it? I guess in the league you can, but thinking like the NEC, I don't even think it's an option. I don't remember. Yeah, P-Cup's going to explode in popularity. It's already pretty popular by, you know, C-licensed sports car standards. But yeah, it's going to blow up. I say I'm still, like, for real, really curious and really interested to see LMU as well. I don't know when I'll fire that up, but I'm definitely going to.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
It's only in the Ringmeister series. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think it was in NEC, but couldn't really remember. I mean, I hate that. I love that they stick to the real world thing, but I really wish we could do NEC races in the winter. I think generally when most people have the flexibility and time to do those sorts of things, and it's the one time of the year you can't do it. I'm scrubbing the hell out of these tires. I hope you aren't watching and learning anything. I don't want to screw you up. I do not know how to drive this car to save my life. I feel like I'm literally just scrubbing, which I'm not worried about it, just stating the obvious. That downshift does not like to work. I do like the Mercedes around here. I love the Porsche around here. It's slower. Feels amazing though. God, this thing's ripping my arms. Definitely have the most experience in the Porsche here, like by a mile. God, being in the dark is actually dramatically different. Half a second there, I kind of lost where I was. Did you see the Corvette video they did here? Whew. Thing's a monster. True. Oh wow. This is my last lap of gas. I didn't realize we were that far off. Oh. Nah, this is like
I don't know how I didn't die there, Humberto.
This is like a league recruitment
Sorry for cutting you
practice
off,
session. Yeah, I'm just kind of yapping and bullshitting tonight.
Having fun, that's it.
I suck at this car so bad. It's not even funny.
I had a code brown in the paint.
I'm just screwing around tonight. I don't really want to do any officials in iRacing. I don't want to take a chance of losing my A license. I'm really close, unfortunately. See, I don't know. I might do this. Oh, I don't know if I'll do this or not. But I might. I think the last race of the season is Saturday night. I think. Whoo! Hell yeah, brother. What's up, LT? How you doing, man? Honestly, there's this website. I can't remember what it's called. No, it's... They should make one called Only Leagues. I think it's called like iRacingLeagues.com or something. But there's a directory and it has all sorts of leagues listed. Unfortunately, it links to the old member site. So not incredibly useful on that front. Jesus, man, who turned out the lights? I wish you could change your car in these. I do hate that about the iRacing hosted sessions. So that feels like you're there. Way better. But yeah, I wish you could jump out. Like, hey, I'm in the BMW, cool, let's go take the Mustang out and see what that's like. Unfortunately, you can't do that. Once you're in with one car, you're stuck. Corvette seemed to have understeer issues. Wish they give the street cars a pointy front end. Yeah, I don't remember the characteristics of the Corvette very much. I feel like it was very pointy, like way too pointy, in fact. But it's been a while. Not smart. I'm so sorry. Nobody yelled at me, did they? And not that I'm aware of. Cool. Cool. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see on that one. I don't know. I'm kind of looking for some additional leagues to possibly participate in. And so I thought, you know, maybe I'll give this one a shot. Keezer mentioned it. So I thought that could be a good time. Oh wow, they all gone? What happened? The fish. Oh yeah, the thing turned over at like 7 o'clock, right? They're really pointy, especially under braking. That's how I felt about it. I haven't driven it consistently in a while. Don't think I'll like the league. Why? Just because of that session alone? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know who. I have no idea from that session who's actually in the league. This is it was a hosted like open session. Anybody could have joined that session. So who knows who was actually in there. No password, nothing, just a bunch of random people showed up. So honestly impossible to say until we give it a crack. All right. What else we got going on tonight? I'm gonna go see what LMU looks like on an evening in the United States. I get the feeling it's not great. Let's look. Steam. Can y'all see this? Yes, you can. Cool. Le Mans. Let's go see what Lemons is all about tonight. Fuck, man. What's with the freaking blinders? Jesus. I hate it when they do that. Please don't. Please don't have music. Good. A lot of the times, I'm telling you, man, I'll turn off the sound from the menu and they still put it back. It drives me fucking crazy. Drives me crazy. Oop, wrong one. God, these flashbangs are horrible. Okay. Look down, look away. Ooh, nice. You know what? Let's do it. Why not? Let's see if anybody's in here. I know, it's like constant. Like every time we do anything. Fuck. Can you guys see this, by the way? It's got my desktop set. Yeah. So we'll go to the LMU scene. All right, cool. There we go. All right, cool. I just wish I could lower the menu. I know. I wish I could turn that shit off. Oh, wow. Still 100 people. That's not bad. Yeah, I was doing some. I actually did a GTE race at Sebring this afternoon. It was a lot of fun, actually. I think I finished P2. It was a good time. All right, what do we want to drive? Could be open to the fjord. I like that livery. I think that's sweet. Lamborghini was a little aggressive. I did drive that once. This was, I wasn't a huge fan of that. I didn't like the Porsche in here. I don't think I've ever driven this. Guess we could give that a shot. Driven the Vet a lot. Yeah, I'm thinking Lambo, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with the Iron Dames. Rip Iron Dames, by the way. Feel bad for them. Those are all pretty sick. I think this looks pretty awesome. Let's roll with this. I feel bad for them. Like they're not in WEC anymore. Funding problems, man. Motorsports is expensive. Oh, let's go ripping around some LMU. Hell yeah, brother. I'm here for it. I'm a girl dad. Yeah, they were always kind of a fan favorite, I think. You know, just something unique. It's like Rexy or just easy to gravitate to because they're just different. I think that's pretty cool. All right, car setup. We'll just assume 50% like earlier. All right, got my feedback, so that's positive. All right, I'm going to jump up. Give me a little bio break. I'll be right back. We'll do a little LMU to end the night. See if we can get a race or two in. They're only 20 minutes, so I'll tell you the interior of this car looks pretty sick. I'm not going yet. I'm gonna wait. I have to go pee. So you're just gonna have to stand there and hold your arm up for a few minutes. So between them and AO. Yeah, exactly. Just I don't know. It's like you know them, you know? You know them because they're different. But anywho, I'll be right back. I can't believe that dude's still standing there with his hand up. All right. I wish it knows that the session's starting. I wish it was like, hey, just go to the session. You know? I don't love this little sequence. Man, 189 people. That's a lot. I mean, there's 600 and something earlier today at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me, Eastern. So prime, maybe not prime, but encroaching upon prime EU time. Curious, how many of you guys are going to be at home tomorrow when the servers typically come up? We'll just assume like after lunchtime. How many people are going to be at work and want to watch a stream versus going to be on iRacing themselves, testing stuff out? Which part? You're going to be at home testing stuff out? My intention is to there you go. What's up, Bama Dan? Sling that cross card around. Yeah, be at home, yeah. Slick Rick, let's go. Yeah, I'll be streaming. I need to make a thumbnail actually. That's the one thing I kind of dislike about the YouTube experience. I have to make thumbnails. Obviously, a lot of times I just phone it in, but yeah. One week I don't work from home on Tuesday. Damn. Just let AI do it. Problem is they look like AI did it. I do phone it in. I have a Photoshop template, and I have like all the cars and folders, and then each track inside there, and then a photo that I've taken. And so then I'll just mix and match. Like I'll put, I'll select an image, put text over it. It's easy to do if I'm not creating a new image, but if I'm creating a new image, it's a little annoying because then I got to go to iRacing and find something interesting. 1v1 me, bro. At the ring? Holy shit. That lap will take 30 years. Alright, looks like I'm P3. I didn't check. I didn't notice what split we're in, but I'm guessing it's probably somewhere in the top 65-70%. We'll find out maybe after this. Alright, you got your wish. I finally left the pits. 70 degrees. I keep forgetting, is this series, I guess, or whatever, that doesn't allow warmers? It's actually pretty quick. Okay. That'll be a good time. Do love the sound of this car. By the way, you'll appreciate I was driving the Corvette in LMU all afternoon, so just need you to know that. Shit. It has like no steering at the... Oh wait. Oh, I did put the LMU thing in there, didn't it? Screen cap is a little odd. Okay. Just feels like once you start turning, the feedback just leaves. I mean, it's still, there is some feedback there, but it's not nearly as much when you just first start to turn. Oh yeah, I forgot, she revs high. Weird, okay. I always get scared when LMU loses feedback because I've had it like do some crazy spins. I enjoy it in iRacing. It's a killer. It tries to kill you, but it is pretty fun to drive. What? Stop and go penalty because it's the dumbest fucking thing ever. Like actually, like the qualify. I still have a penalty. Are you shitting me? It's the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. Qualifying session starts. I need to look for the red light apparently. So fucking stupid. Well, I guess I'm not qualifying. Fun. That's a real dumb rule, gotta say. Here for the SR. Nah, we're going for it. That's for damn sure, but we'll see how she goes. God, this thing feels so different to the Corvette. I'm not doing your stop and go, by the way. You can fuck right on off. It's Christmas time. Tomorrow is. I'm pretty excited about it. Ooh. I really don't even understand the point of having the red light, green light situation in a lone qualifying session. What point does that possibly serve? Yeah. I bet this thing is wild to drive for real. That and my plasma TV screen I get to watch videos on while I drive. Never heard of her. Not going to the pits. Just need a little bit of practice. One lap to serve it. Don't worry, I'm not going to. There's a... Okay, alright. God. That hurt. Should be able to put it in gear and try to drive. Alright. Make sure the wheels go in the right direction. These wheels are no joke, man. Hold on, let me check. Where's the light at? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. You were moving me on earlier, by the way. I just need to let you guys know that. I tell you, when it hit my hand, that hurt. It definitely doesn't have a chill on the force feedback when it's in wreck detection mode. That's for sure. That hit the bottom of my hand pretty good. Still a minute to go in quali. Looks like we're in 18th right now. Should be great. Feedback is so weird. Maybe I should try somebody. Can't be trusted with severe yeah, I noticed. Jesus. That should hurt. Alright, where's my... Here we go. Let me try somebody else's real fast. Let's try Suzuki's. Just see if that crazy man has a better one. Will 2 Ultimates be better than the Fanatics? I mean, yeah. I think that's an easy yes. The question is, how much better? $4,000 better? Probably not. I would honestly tell you that the biggest reason to get the Simucube pedals... Black flag. Fuck! Oh, so they're going to put me last. Okay, cool. I'll take that. 2 of 8. See how far we can go. Presuming I get to start the race. Alright, car setup. I'll just do 50% fuel. I don't really know. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I said it or I squirrel brain, but I would honestly say the biggest reason to get the active pedals is the configurability of the pedals. Hands down the best reason to get them. The feedback is good, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest with you. If you have some other way to indicate to yourself that you're in ABS, and there's a ton of ways you can do it. A lot of overlays do it now. I have my dashboard in JRT flashes blue when I'm in ABS. So like, there's plenty of ways to do it without super expensive pedals. I would argue that
Teams and drivers go to the grid.
only
for
do it
race
if you
start.
really want to tinker and play with the pedals like in crazy detail and not have to like get under there and wrench it and all this stuff. Like that is super, super, super useful, convenient, all those things. 100%. Is it worth that much for the pedals? I personally don't think so. I like them. I'm not going to get rid of them, but it's like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of money for especially for two of them. I think for most people, if you want to get one for the brake, I get it. Makes sense. I wouldn't get it for the throttle in most situations. Hello, Mr. Pham. How are you doing, brother?
Formation lap.
Grab some sprints at VRS and call it a day. Honestly, yeah, hard to disagree with that. For the price, you'd be hard pressed to just not get the VRS pedals or some sprints. I mean, I had issues with the sprints mostly because of my feet. Like, I race in socks. So, like, it actually hurt to race, like, endurance races in those pedals for me. It literally, slow down, catch up, slow down, catch up. It literally felt like it was cutting my feet. It hurt so bad. Because those things are just straight metal. And they're sharpish on the edges. I'm trying! Slow down, catch up, slow down, catch up. Shoe guy, yeah.
Green flag, green flag.
I would say if you're a sock guy, sprints are fine, especially for, you know, sprints. If you're a big endurance dude, I don't know. Like, that hurt. It was a problem. Okay. That guy did not see that car turned around. I'm guessing he was not on triples. It's always funny how you can pick that up. Like, you can see something happen and you're like, yeah, that guy couldn't see that, you know? Oh, I didn't switch back to Mike's Simucube 2 profile. I've never driven with this one. It's fine so far, we'll see. Yeah, endurance. I mean, it's hard to... I definitely get fatigue in my feet with socks and endurance for sure. But that's all I do. Jesus, man. Split 2, huh? This is chaos. What position are we in? 12th? I just cleared half the field in a lap. Fun. Y'all keep doing it. Get off the curbs. So done with working on things, but you would. Yeah, I mean, for real, like, if you're wrenching on that thing a lot, you feel like you're making these tiny little adjustments, which I do all the time. It's invaluable to just literally go in the software and just pull a thing over and be like, oh, done. Like, it's awesome. I would 100% tell you that that is the benefit to these pedals. I do also believe that, like, just from a development point of view, there's obviously a lot of things they can do with software in the future. So as APIs become available, like, you can do stuff in LMU you can't do in iRacing, like TC, right? You can feel TC in the throttle pedal that you can't feel in iRacing because they don't provide it. So I do think, like, the pedal will get better as more APIs are made available for these guys to consume. That was unfortunate. I really hate having the mirrors on. I wish I just had the virtual mirror like I do in iRacing. I have like a mirror, a TV screen in my face. I got 2 side view mirrors that I can kind of see reflective, but I don't use them. Killing FPS for nothing. Gloves are super underrated. Always like it when people make fun of me on YouTube Shorts because I'm wearing gloves for my video games. Because obviously they don't get it, and that's fine, but it's always funny. Like, man, if you only knew. If you only knew. Whew. I'd pee my pants if I did a quad stint at Daytona. Just being real. Too sweaty to go without. Yeah, I'm sure that's a problem for a lot of people too, actually. Alright, let's not spin this time. I guess I didn't spin, I just lost it. Wow. Why are you so on edge? It's funny, I'm only getting that through the eyes. Wow, lap car. Lap car comes out and hits people on the lead lap. You love to see it. How nice. More death behind. What's up, Dad Face? How you doing, brother? I don't remember which McLaren is the one. I know it's not the one directly. Oh! I hope the one that got spun was the guy that's a lap down. Alright, I need you to go faster. Well, much faster. Qualifying's important, man. Jesus. Okay, good. That guy kind of deserved it. He hit 2 guys coming out of the pits. Like, come on, brother. Oh, stop shifting early. Boobies make me smile. Hard to disagree. Also, I'm in the Iron Dame's car. There's some irony to that. You can go as far to the right as you want, my friend. You're not gonna get that thing slowed down. Oh, neither am I. Sorry. Apologies. Definitely not intentional. I'm sure it felt like it, though. I promise I'll be out of your way shortly. Give me half a lap. God, it's so easy to lose it through here. And sadly, you literally can't feel any of this through the wheel. None. That's 100% eyesight. That's not good. Big same. Let's go. Peter keeps telling me I need to get a DAC for my headphones. Anybody have recommendations? I just plugged my nice headphones into the microphone input on my motherboard like a scrub. Oof, he got loose. Alright, where we at? P11? P10's in play, baby. Let's get it. I'm going back to the vet after this, by the way. This is brutal. Did you just say shit? What's up, Vista? Sheet? Fosi, yeah, that's what he recommended. I think it was like a K5 or something. Like $70 on Amazon. Is it like really worthwhile? Like, is iRacing gonna sound better? It's literally all I use this for. Well, and LMU. Let's go get P10, man. P10's here. Let's go. Don't spin. For music, yes. You don't think for iRacing? I mean, I'll listen to some music in here, but not much. Definitely like 95% iRacing in this seat. Marginal, okay. Good to know. I do have an external sound card. Sorry, it's sheet. I do have an external sound card if that would be better. I don't have it installed in this computer. I actually got it when I was doing the whole dual PC streaming thing that I ended up tearing down. The complexity just didn't seem worth it. But you know what? I'm really bored, so I've been kind of thinking about setting that back up. Just for lulz. Couldn't hurt, yeah. Shit. This is a cool car. It doesn't feel great in LMU. And honestly, it's probably just the profile. I'm using Dan Suzuki's right now, or at least one he posted at some point in the last 2 years. Okay, I'd like to give it a shot. I mean, we all know Amazon has an incredible return policy. Speaking of which, I still need to return the mic. They're sitting on my table in the basement. Need to get that done. It's been snowing so much around here, I haven't had time to do it. Oh. This part is so sketchy in this car, it's crazy. Oh, P10 is getting me. Made in old Texas, but I'll tell you what. Headphones are pretty budget. Yeah, these headphones are nice. I'd definitely like to do them right, you know? I don't know a whole lot about audio, that's for sure. Are we catching this pack? Or am I just delusional? I haven't really paid attention to any gaps except for the guy in front of me. P-Sim. Whew. I need to play with the noise gate on this microphone and OBS. See if I can tighten that up a little bit. It picks up a little too much. We are checking. We are checking. Oh, what are we gonna do without the memes? Uh-oh. I see smoke. One car. Freebie! I would assume. Oh shit. Yeah, we're definitely catching this little group, but maybe they've separated. I gotta say too, one of the things I like about LMU the most is there's no game chat. Like no game audio, voice chat, audio stuff, words. Words are hard. Oh, another freebie. What a fucking clown. Good job, dumbass. I'm glad you killed yourself and not me. Just use the flash for everything. There's a couple of guys that are... That guy tried to... He was off the track, tried to dive bomb me into... Like, what in the world are we doing? Back to oddities or something like that. Oh, shit stack. Nice. Nice. Holy shit. I cannot overstate how there was no feedback in my wheel for that. That was all just pure luck and vision, I guess. Holy hell. I gotta go back to Mike's setup. Way better. Way better than this. Not really making any progress on P10 here. I would be feeling infinitely better in the Corvette. Yeah, I was very excited for Lando, for sure. Been cheering him on most of the season. Really just wanted to see somebody new win it. So once he and Oscar got it to such a huge lead, I was like, I don't care which of the two wins, I just would like to see somebody new do it, that's all.
That time was a 1:45.13.
I feel like any forward progress has really stopped. Freebie! Oh, come on with the track limits bullshit. Those are some weak track limits. I didn't get a penalty because I let off. But the fact that I even had to is pretty ridiculous. Alright, 5 minutes to go. Alright, so what we did learn earlier today was that when it hits 0, the next time you cross the line, it's over. No white flags. So good to know. Yeah, I got a lot of high hopes for the 26 cars. I'm sure they won't be great right out of the gate, but hopefully they can iterate on them quick enough and give us a good racing product. It's going to be really weird to see F1 without DRS. I actually don't know if I've ever watched a live F1 event that didn't have DRS. I don't know what year it came in, but I'm pretty sure it was around the time I was watching. Still at bronze? Yeah. Yep. I think I'm silver in safety, bronze for driver rating or whatever they call it.
Lap 1:44.53.
Sucks to suck, man. I need to get good so I can rank up. Hit silver? Nice. Feels like it takes forever, doesn't it? Porpoising? Yeah, Jesus. I actually kind of forgot. Lift off oversteer, and this is nuts. Especially in this corner. Yeah. And I personally don't care too much about it. I just do it, you know, randomly for fun. I don't know where track limits are. Well, apparently there. Wow, was I really going that much different that time? Guess so. I am curious to see the new update though. Very excited for iRacing for lots of reasons, but LMU update should be pretty good too. It's funny how they have so much stuff they can do that their updates seem to be massive. So that'll be pretty cool. Oh wow, man, that's way better than me. I think I've done like 27, 28. I think I've got one win. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm probably going to do this week too, to be honest. Spend time screwing around here once I've seen Peak Up and maybe made a decision on a GT3 to drive for the season. And what leagues I'm going to focus on and all that crap. I really don't want to sit down and try to figure that out. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just show up on the first week and whatever I choose, I choose. I don't know. I don't like decisions. P2. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've only got one win here, and it was GT3. It's all I've tried, but... One minute remaining. I guess this will be the last lap. Why am I all of a sudden struggling in that corner entry? Yeah, I just enjoy leagues. I've kind of been like searching for some in iRacing the last couple days. So we'll see. Teaser turned me on to one that could be interesting. I don't know. He said it's really beginner. Maybe it would be too beginner. So.
That time was a 1:44.7.
Alright, one to go. One to go. Not getting it done, man. Yeah, I mean, they're hard to find, and then you can't get a feel for them until you try them. You know what I mean? You just, unless you know somebody that's run the league, it's like you basically have to commit to running one of their races to determine whether it's for you or not. This is going to be some serious chaos ahead. Take advantage. No way these four guys go through here cleanly. It's like 4 semis wide, boy. Yeah, most of them line up with the actual season. We all went wide. Saw that shit coming. Don't worry, fella, I'm not gonna hit you. Not my first rodeo. Good race. Good race. P6 it is. There's a couple directories out there, like iRacingLeagues.com or something like that. There's a couple directories. Damn, that boy just disappeared. I don't know why this thing slows down so bad. As soon as the session finishes, it goes straight to 60 FPS. It's fucking weird. Thanks for the follow on Twitch there. I saw it. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. I don't know why my alerts aren't showing up. I mean, I know they showed up for you guys on OBS, but not for me. Always some technical thing to look into, I tell you. Took me out, bro. That's so funny, man. Rodriguez, you're a dirty little... Jeez. Bro, I went from 20... whatever. How many cars were in here? I was P last. I went from 25 to P6. Oh, good times. You took out 8 people and drove into me 6 times. Jesus, man. Peace out, Vista. See you later, brother. I love that you can just escape and be done after the line. Yeah. I could see that. Clowns, nice move. God. These guys are really happy about how that race ended. Gotta be honest. Alright, let's see. Did we get anything good? I feel like I'm opening a loot box. Like, what do we get? 19 positions. I think I beat you on the positions there, buddy. I'm still driver rank 3 on bronze. Does it go like 3, 2, 1? Or does it go 1, 2, 3? I don't remember. Strength of field B3. Okay. I was expected to finish 23rd. I did better than that. Yeah, quality was bullshit because your rules are stupid. Let's keep it real. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So I'm almost silver, is what you're saying? I like it. I like it. I beat 0 drivers with a higher driver. Oh, qualifying. I was about to say, what? How is that possible? 6th of 25. You beat 18 drivers with a higher rank. That's because y'all don't know me yet, bro. You don't got me ranked properly. Just joking. I'm just joking. 4 clean quali laps. Wait, but I had contact with the barrier? Oh, because I killed myself. And then I hit my hand. That kind of hurt. Quali penalty for stop and go. It doesn't show you whether it went up or down anymore, does it? It used to have a number. So I don't really know, did I gain or lose in this race? Quali DQ. 6 clean laps. Attaboy. Race contacts. That's true. There was definitely some. A couple more decent finishes. Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there. We were rolling. We were rolling. Look good. Look good out there. B3. A lot of B3s. It's funny, man. Are we all just stuck at B3? Like, what's going on? I love that. So the guy they're all talking about how dirty he was, he's a platinum safety rating. What? How's that a thing? These guys, holy shit. A 43 too? What the hell kind of voodoo were you doing? I ran a 44.5. Jesus. All right, cool. Go to race results. See if I can find that. Online. Is that just where I was? All right, click my face maybe. Just says we gain or lose in the text now. So maybe event history. Race results. Race results. Okay, so it doesn't really say. So it just says I went down in safety, which is somewhat fascinating. I felt like I did pretty good there. But up in driver. This guy went really far up in driver. I'm guessing he's fast track into platinum or whatever it is. Rank breakdown? Okay. So we saw that already. That was fun. I always have a good time in these races, I'll be honest. There's definitely some like jitteriness to the graphics that I don't really like. I'll be honest, but generally speaking, I have fun in these races, and that is really all that matters. All right, let's get Mike's Simucube profile back in here, because holy shit. Actually, let me switch. That good. Just enjoy not thinking about. Yeah, that's a really good point. It's like a playground, you know? Like if you take iRacing a little bit more seriously is probably not the word, but you know what I mean. You can just kind of YOLO and just, you know, send it, have some fun, whatever happens, happens. Don't worry too much about it. All that fun stuff. Oh, sheesh. Where is, who was asking about the freaking pedals? Who was that? Can't remember now. I'm losing my freaking brain. Here, and if, who was it? And are they still in here? It wasn't Vista, was it? No. LT. Yeah. Do you still have to maintain them? That's a phenomenal question. LT, you still in here? I can show you some stuff with the pedals if you want to see. Yeah, LT. It's hard not to care the way iRacing puts the numbers in your face. Actually, true. I feel like that's true about all of them. But like, they're smart. They know what they're doing, you know? They don't do it just to like, I don't know. Like, they know. They know it like pulls people in. It gets the people talking. That is definitely true. Whew. Good times, good times. All right, I think LT's gone. Next time I can remember he's here, I'll bring that up. I want to show y'all a video from last night while I have a chance. Give me a second to bring this up. So I did 4 races last night. No streaming. Didn't record them. I saved all the replays and stuff, but like, you know, I wasn't doing the content thing, right? The first race, I did 3 of them were IMSA. And then the last one I did was Draft Masters. This must have been the worst. This must have been the worst night ever of racing for me. It was insane. I'll have to show you this. This one was so bad, I had to record it. 1, I protested it, but 2, I had to record it so I could share it in my Discord. So anyway, I'll try to set the stage here. So this was IMSA, we're at Spa, IMSA Open, last lap. This guy, so we weren't close. I mean, we were within like maybe 2 seconds of each other for like the last 7-8 laps, something like that. And, you know, traffic would kind of put us closer, maybe like blow it back up a little bit, but basically roughly within about 2 seconds for like 7 or 8 laps. I don't actually remember what happened, what I did or what he did in the last like maybe lap and a half to close the gap to be within like draft range. But you know how that is, right? Like, you know, if you're in front of somebody and then they close it in like the last lap or so, they're extra desperate to go for the move. You know what I mean? Like, extra desperate. So anyway, this is all set up. It's literally the last bit of the track of the last lap of the race. And before this, he had already hit me twice. So I was anticipating getting run over. So anyway, I'm gonna let it play. And you guys can tell me what you think. I'm obviously the Mustang in the front. Here you go. And now he's definitely gone. And there goes my freaking, there goes my wing. So basically, dude, I cover the inside, expecting him to send it. I was like, I'm not letting him get to the inside no matter what. When he went this way, I was like, okay, I have room. So I went kind of the mid. I went a little too deep. That really wasn't intentional. So he just completely says, forget it. I'm not going to go. I'm not even going to try. So he gets a huge slowdown. I don't know what it is, but he cut the track completely. And then at this point, I see like, oh, he's going to try to block me and, you know, run his slowdown off. So I can't pass him and he still beats me. So I try to go left. He's hitting the brakes the whole time. So now we've gone across the line. I've pushed him across the line. He actually beat me in this race. He beat me in the race. And then he hits the brakes again, like after we crossed the line. At this point, I'm just hammered down. I don't even care. So he dies. What an insane finish. I couldn't believe it. Like, the whole race had actually been pretty good. And then that happened. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, I definitely went a little deep. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, he could have stayed on the racetrack, but he chose not to. That was fun. Anyway, thought I'd share that. That was a good one. All right, y'all. I'm peacing out. I think that's it for me for the night. That's my screen there. Hopefully it comes back. Did some yapping, did some racing. I hate that it clears my screen every time I switch scenes like that. But anyway, there's nothing but problems in this technical world of mine. yeah, appreciate y'all for hanging out and watching, man. Tomorrow I plan to be live pretty much as soon as the servers come up. So I don't know. We don't know when that is. It's generally around lunchtime ish. So I'm hoping that it's around then. I hope I can eat lunch and then do it. So I'm hoping it's like 1 o'clock Eastern. But anyway, I'll create a go live video here as soon as I'm done, like a placeholder basically. And yeah, plan will be as soon as the servers come up, go live, test out the Porsche Cup, test out Miami, and maybe do some week 13 shenanigans. And I'm definitely going to do something where we look at all the GT3 cars. I just don't really know when I'm going to do that. It might be tomorrow, might not. Hard to say. Kind of depends on if people want to see it and all those things. So yeah, appreciate you guys. Have a great Tuesday morning. And if I get a chance to see you, I will. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Until then, peace out.